So we're back again for another toy haul. This one kind of crept up on me, stuff that got delivered pretty much all at the same time. So I figured we might as well do a toy haul, show off some stuff, about a dozen things, and it's all but one is NECA, and I'm not really sure how that happened. It's kind of weird. I'm just not getting a lot of other stuff right now. No Legends that I can find, no new Black Series at the moment either. So we're going to take a look at the one non-NECA thing first here, and this is one I've really been looking forward to. So we have got the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts Kid Krillin, so to go along with the Kid Goku, which I was a really big fan of when he came out. So this one should prove to be basically just as good because I'm a big fan of Krillin, and it's almost exactly the same figure. So that looks pretty cool. I'm still kind of lagging behind on Dragon Ball stuff. I still need to do future Trunks review, and then there's already other figures coming out. Hercule's already out, and some people's already got him, so I'm sure we'll be getting him pretty soon as well. We've got a couple loose NECA figures, and these kind of go together, and they have kind of an odd story history for me in particular, too. So we got two xenomorphs here. We've got the Gorilla Alien, and we've got the Mantis Alien, and these guys came out a couple years back, roughly, I think, and I've actually owned these before, albeit pretty briefly, and there's a video up for this particular figure. Well, it's a different figure, but it's the same toy. And I got these new from Toys R Us when they were still on store shelves, and both of them broke. And so I managed to kind of sneak out a review for this guy, despite the fact that he was broken. And then this guy broke in the package, and I didn't realize it until I got him home. So I was able to actually return them both to Toys R Us because they were damaged. And I just didn't go back. That's why I didn't buy a lot of xenomorphs until now. And I saw these for sale on Reddit, and I grabbed them. They were basically retail price, so figured I'd jump back in. Of course, this guy arrived broken. His tail was snapped off, so I fixed it as best I can, and it seems to be just fine now. But of course, that's what was broken with the original one, and it was broken with this one too. So we've got two of these. I really like these. These are the Kenner homage figures. So, you know, we've got more of these coming really soon. The Snake Alien and the Scorpion Alien, I think, are next. Yeah, in the next series of aliens, and you know, these make me want to buy more, so who knows. You'll probably see the other Kenner ones coming soon, and they're just really cool. I mean, they're really fantastic toys. They're kind of wonky when it comes to balance, but the design is, I mean, it's just fantastic. So we got those, and they come with little xenomorph accessories too. The Mantis comes with a chest burster, and the Gorilla comes with a face hugger, but they're both blue and green respectively. We got this guy here. This is one that I wasn't really expecting to get, a Crash Bandicoot. And NECA's got a few of these, but I've never jumped on them. I had ordered from Gamestop the reissues of the video game Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees, because I've kind of wanted those for a while, and they reissued them, so I figured I'd jump on them. I don't do horror figs really at all, but I figured I'd take a look at those. And it was either buy those and pay $7 for shipping, or buy those and this guy for $10 and free shipping. So I figured I'd jump on this, and this guy just got here first. I don't know where the other two are. In transit somewhere, but this guy shipped really close to me. He does look pretty good. I've passed him over at Target a few times. My brother has him, and he seems to be pretty happy with him. So it just looks kind of cool. I'm not a huge Crash Bandicoot fan, but I do have pretty fond memories of playing that game when I was younger, so it's kind of a cool toy. I'm certainly not going to be diving into any others. This is the one and only that I may or may not need. We've got this guy here. So we've got the Ultimate Stripe Gremlin. This is one I've really been looking forward to. I'm probably going to end up getting another regular Ultimate Gremlin, just have a trio, and then I've got two of the Gamer Gremlins at GameStop pre-ordered. So it's an Ultimate figure, so you can pop this guy open, and then you've got all the accessories. The head sculpt on this thing is just wild. You got the chainsaw, you got the saw blade here, skateboard down there. It's humongous. I love that Ultimate Gremlin figure, and I'm sure this is going to be just as fun. They will pair up very, very nicely, so you're going to see a review of that real soon. You'll see a review of this as well. Review some of this stuff, not all of it. Krillin for sure. We've got a few more NECA figs. We have got, you've already seen this guy in a review before, but I ended up getting him early. I kind of was impatient when I saw it at Target, and I grabbed one despite the fact that I already had one pre-ordered. So we get another one of the Metal Mash Terminator figures. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I was thinking about getting one of those chrome pens and painting it chrome, because the NECA regular ones are just silver. They're not chrome. I was kind of curious if that would work. Otherwise, I may just, you know, keep it, because I like the idea of this guy having the light up eye feature, so that would be kind of cool to have one of those. We've got the White Hot T1000, so this is the one that changes color. Another Kenner homage figure. He's going to be very, very blue while he's not being handled in this room because the toy room is really, really cold. So we've got him there. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It looks pretty nice. You've got the blades that he changes his hands into when he's clawing at John Connor on the back of the car in that scene. And then he's got an extra hand and a pistol. Love the cross-sell on the back of this. Very, very vintage inspired. I love it when NECA does that stuff. I'm a sucker for that. And then the main one, the big one. We get the Power Arm Terminator figure. So this is supreme nostalgia for me because this is a figure that I had as a kid. It was one of the few. I didn't have tons and tons of Terminator figures. I had the White Hot Terminator or the White Hot T1000, and I had an endoskeleton, one of them. I think I had the glow in the dark one, the Endo Glow, and then I had this guy, and I had the one of the 12 inches. So just a handful, not tons. But this is the only one that I even have anything left of. I have his arm. It's in a bin with Ninja Turtle accessories. But all the other figures, I have no idea where they ended up. Lost to time, or my mom tossed them, or they got donated, or some unfortunate thing occurred with them and I don't have them anymore. So you'll see a review for all of these for sure. Well, not this guy. He's already got a review. It's a pretty awesome figure. So, you know, go get one. But the other 4 things I've got to round this out, and I guess I did get the recent Golden Angel Predator too. I'm not going to show him because it was in the most recent review. I was just impatient and I reviewed him before I got all this stuff. I was going to include him in the haul, but I don't like to do that normally. But the other 4 things, they are a set, and it's 4, and it's NECA. So you probably know what these are, and you might be wondering why I actually have them. But we've got the full set of the GameStop Turtles. Honestly, the real reason why I have these is because I pre-ordered them when they went up originally, and I forgot about them. And then my order processed before I could cancel them, so I ended up having them. I felt kind of bad when I saw people getting their orders canceled, but then they went back up, and people were finding them in store. I don't know if it's still that hard or easy, but I'm going to keep them. These guys are going to be displayed in box. I might just put them away. I'm not really sure yet, but we've got Leo, because I really do like this packaging. I think these display better than the 4-pack, just because of the fact that the 4-pack has a slipcover on it, and I don't want to display it like that. I keep that box out on the shelf. It's up there somewhere, but I mean, the figures are out. It's already open. So these guys display really well. This is the miniaturized version of the quarter scale boxes. And then you've got the, this is mimicking the VHS box art. You've got the NECA style, FHE logo down there with some product shots. They do look really good. I mean, if you don't have these and you're even remotely interested, you just have to buy them. These are the definitive Ninja Turtle figures across any instance of Turtles as far as I'm concerned. There's nothing better. The Rebel Techs certainly aren't better than this. The Figuarts, while being solid figures, they're not this. I mean, these are just, this is next level stuff here. It's absurd that you can buy these for like $22. What were they, 22 bucks? Like $91 for all 4. So I'm thinking about just keeping these for a long time, and my daughter absolutely goes crazy for the 1990 movie. We watch it like every day right now. So that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. I love the movie. I have never gotten tired of it still. So I may keep them and maybe give them to her later. We'll see. Or I may just keep them for myself and she can look at them from afar. But we got Leo, and we've got Raph here. And I mean, these are all the same figures. There's no sculpt differentiation here. It might be some slight paint variants between figures, between the releases. I mean, the figures to begin with had paint variants on them. It's just because of the fact of the spotting and the sprays, the oversprays, the washes, stuff like that. So you got Raph, and then you've got Mikey, which, I mean, this figure is just stellar. I love the goofy grin on his face. Really, really cool. And of course, these guys have slightly fewer accessories. You don't get the extra bandanas with them. And then you don't get the mutagen canister, and you don't get the pizza box. But you get the pizza slices. So that's good. You're not really missing anything if you got these over the San Diego set, except for the box. The box on the San Diego set is pretty legit. I just think it doesn't display the figures very well, because you got to keep it covered to get that video cassette effect. And then you got Donnie, and this is the interesting one, because while I didn't really think it was a problem with the San Diego set, the San Diego Turtle is missing the ties on the back of the strap, so you can't actually holster his bow staff on his back. But with this one, they've got this little straps. It's basically a little ribbon, 2 pieces of ribbon that are on the back of the figure, just like the quarter scale, which I personally don't like on a quarter scale. It's like the one thing I don't really like, because it works, but it doesn't work all that well. And if you untie those, they can be a pain to put them back on. But this guy has those, so it's kind of an improvement. It's a bit of a change. I have heard that Leonardo's swords fit in the sheaths a little better, but I don't know. I haven't really seen anybody confirm that. I've just heard about it. People that were saying it didn't post pictures at the time, so your mileage may vary on that. It didn't really seem to matter. I display my turtles with their weapons in their hands anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. But these just look great. I think the packaging is really, really stellar on these. I guess this is kind of a mini review of the boxes, because I'm not opening these. There's no point unless I want a second display of turtles, which you can never have too many turtles. But that is the haul, so it's pretty decent spread. Again, it's a whole bunch of NECA stuff. I'm sorry that I keep inundating everybody with NECA reviews and hauls, but they are just pumping stuff out left and right. It's like every single day something new hits the shelf. And for better or worse, I'm just on a huge NECA kick. They're really putting out a lot of stuff that I really like, and it's just a lot better in terms of QC than my past experience. So haven't really had anything fall apart in my hands lately. So we've got some Alien stuff, and I'm probably going to feature those in videos, but I'm not going to review them. Not going to review these. We will review this guy very soon, hopefully, and then you'll see these guys and the Gremlin and Crash soon too. So we got a pretty good spread of NECA reviews coming. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys have been getting lately. You've been buying into NECA stuff as much as I have, and I'll catch you later.